What's up, guys? What's up, fears? Audience fears. Man, oh man, do I got a lot of stuff to tell you guys. It's been a pretty good day. I kid you not, as soon as I got off of work, errands. I've been running around with my head cut off all day long. So this is the first time I've had a chance to, sit down, grab a cup of coffee, kind of chill out. I did get some sleep, a couple hours. Not much, but a couple of hours. I'll tell you what, there's never enough time in the day. Especially when you live alone, you got to get a lot of shit done. And I have to get a lot of shit done during the week. Then on the weekend, then I can goof off. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take care of your responsibilities. So Fears has been lazy. I haven't done any dishes in about a week. They were starting to pile up. Thank God I got them all done. Then I got about half my laundry done because I've been lazy for about a week and a half. I cleaned the bathroom, went to the post office, got some sleep. I got some new coffee, but I'm not going to debut the new coffee until probably either this Friday or this weekend because I'm thinking this week I'm going to do either 2 shows or 3 shows. I haven't decided, but this is show number 1. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. What else did I do today? I downloaded some more of my old film school projects that my friend hooked me up with. I thought they were lost. I thought they were gone. So I'm going to upload some more of those tonight before I go to work. I know probably people aren't really interested in the old stuff. But, they mean a lot to me, and I thought some of them were lost. So I got to upload them on the main channel. So then I'll have them forever, just in case if I want to use them later, or whatever. I hope that makes sense. I really do. Anyway. Now, a lot of them I'm not in. A lot of them I helped write, or I helped film something, or I helped shoot something, or I bought some props for them. But anything I upload, I was involved with even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me open up the chat, see what's up with everybody. All right, here we go. Or I helped film. All right, nobody's chatting yet, but we got 2 people watching, so I'm sure people will be on the way. Anyway, shout out to all the fans, and I wanted to say something. I wanted to thank LC so much for all of his friendship and his advice, and I just want to let you guys know. Me and LC recently hung out. Now, some people that don't really like Fears, they're going to say that, I stole LC's footage. I absolutely did not steal LC's footage. I got permission to use anything. It's kind of like how, me and Randall lets me upload anything with my voice in it and anything that I star in. So, LC, he's a really cool friend. So he's like, yeah, sure, Fears, because if you're in it, why not? Upload it on your channel. Because that'll not only help LC's channel, but it'll also help my channel. So I just want to let you know, I did get LC's permission before, because I heard a bunch of stuff in the Discord, people saying, oh, Fears is stealing LC's stuff. That's not the case. So if people are saying that, just don't believe them. Anyway, so I just wanted to give a personal shout out and thank you to LC for letting me use some of his content that I'm in. And LC, I was honored to do that content with you, buddy. I really was. And me and LC had a great hangout. As you guys saw, I went and saw Mario. It is amazing. I cannot wait to buy it on Blu-ray. And it's one of the biggest movies out right now. And it's been out for a week or 2, and it's still growing. It's still growing. Getting more popular. Mario's big in the world because it's a very simple game, but it's a cool game. If you break it down, literally it is 2 Italian plumbers that save a princess from a dinosaur. Because Bowser is a dinosaur. That's pretty much it. But the way they make the video games and the way they market it, they take a simple idea and they just blow it, out of proportion, and it's a really like fun movie. So I'm definitely going to be adding some more Super Mario Brothers content. Some of LC's, some of mine, very, 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 very soon. Um, as we all know, Fears and LC, we're getting older. We're getting older. But Fears and LC grew up with the original Super Mario Brothers Super Show. I used to watch that every Saturday morning. Oh yeah. And it was like half cartoon, half live action. And then I grew up with the Super Mario Brothers 1993 movie. It's okay. It's not horrible, but it's not good. It's just okay. But I love watching it still. I still like it. I still enjoy it. But let me just put it this way. This new Mario movie is kicking the old Mario movie's ass. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Anyway, shout out to the fans. But yeah, I just wanted to say thanks. I just wanted to say thanks to LC for all of his friendship and his advice and his loyal support. I have gained a few new subs. I did upload some Mario content, and it's up to last time I looked, I think it's up to 500 views, something like that. I haven't checked it in a while, but LC wrote in his Discord saying, "Fears, you're almost at 500 views." So I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to keep adding. I'm definitely going to take LC's advice and upload some more Mario content. What Mario content? I don't know, but I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it, and I'm definitely going to work on. I don't know if I'll have it up tonight, but I'm definitely gonna start working on my version of our hangout vlog, and I may use LC's vlog. So I'm gonna have two different perspectives. So I'll have LC's vlog maybe up on one channel, with me in it, and then I'm gonna edit my own because I shot on my camera pretty much all day. I'm probably gonna have to make an exit intro because I never ended the vlog because I was so tired once me and LC got done hanging out because the movie got out like at 6 or 7. Then there was a big rainstorm on the way home, so it was a big ordeal. You know what I'm saying? But that's another update. The weather, like today, it's a nice day. Today I looked outside. It's a nice day. It's got some sunshine. The last 2 days, it has been shitty rain. I got to work last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it rained literally, I kid you not, from 3:30 until 11:40. 11:40. Fears got out of work at, what was it? I think 9. It was busy. It was good. And it was a good night, but man, we were busy. We had like 45,000, and I always tell you guys, anything over 38,000, I already know it's going to be a long day. If it's 38,000 or under, then I'm like, okay, cool. It's going to be a short, easy, kind of quick day. But I'm telling you, anything over 38,000, our managers let us know. Like, I came in, they're like, I hope you guys are ready to work. Guess what? Yay, we got 40, 40. It was either, I can't even remember. It was either 45,000 we had last night or 48. I can't remember. It was a lot. But I've definitely been getting faster because I had a conversation with my boss, and she's like, yeah, I don't mean to get on you, John. Just that day, she goes, I don't know if you were tired or something, but you were kind of slow. She's like, I know you can do it. She goes, usually you're a fast worker. She goes, and you're a very focused worker. And I said, yeah. I said, because I want to make as much money as possible. I said, I want to help out the team. I said, I'm not lazy. And I said, I want a promotion. And she goes, well, I just wanted, so she talked to me last night. She came by and said, well, I just wanted to let you know you're doing a great job tonight. She goes, you are kicking ass and taking names. And I said, well, I appreciate that. And she goes, I'm sorry that we had to have that talk, a couple of days ago. Actually, it was more than a couple of days ago. I said, it's fine. I said, listen, I said, I can take people's advice, and I can take people's criticism. And I said, we may not always agree. I said, I thought I was going as fast as I possibly could, but I said, apparently I wasn't. And then she was like, well, were you tired that night? And I was like, I mean, a little bit, but like not much. And then she's like, whatever it was, she's like, she's like, you're kicking butt tonight. And I said, oh, well, thanks. And I'll tell you what, we were so backed up last night. Fears, not only was I able to keep up with everything, I hardly missed any of my boxes. I think I maybe missed like 2 or 3, but then they just run them back on the belt. Then, come to find out, the first hour at lunch, I'm not lunch, the first hour at work, we had to basically do the day crew's shift, basically. And what that means is the day crew gets everything ready for us to come in at night. Well, apparently, like, one of the belts broke, and they spent all day working on it during the day. So if it's broke, then they had to send the day shift home because they're like, well, there's nothing for you guys to do. They're like, we got to get some repair crews in here. So when we came in, before I even got on the belt, they said, we have to remove all these boxes and put them on the belt and have them run back up through the system because they have to recheck all those boxes. And she goes, all those have to be added on to the back of our own load. So what we had to do is they said any box on the floor, put on the belt. Any box still in the belt, just push it down. And she goes, they'll go all the way around and they'll rescan them, recheck them, and they'll save those boxes to the very end. And then all the new boxes come in. So we did all of our new boxes plus however many boxes the day shift didn't get to because they had to rescan them. So it was a busy night. But so pretty much the first hour at work was just us killing the boxes from the day shift. So as soon as all that was done, bada bing, bada boom, then we started on our shift. And like I said, it went smooth. I was kicking ass. I was taking names. It was great. There he is. There's LC. Yo, 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 yo. To the boot, baby. To the boot. Well, as Fears would say, to the coffee, baby. I'm telling you, this new blend that I'm drinking, oh, God, it's so fucking good. It's so good. I'm telling you. LC, listen, man, I need to buy you some more coffee, buddy. Because that's what Fears, I'm telling you, when I start working on projects, if Fears gets a little tired, nothing makes Fears more happy. I kid you not. It's the simple things in life. Sometimes I'll edit here, like sitting right here. Sometimes I'll edit on my couch. Sometimes I'll just edit on the floor and put my computer on the coffee table. Or sometimes if I'm lazy, I'll just lay in bed and I'll put the computer on my stomach and just edit. You know what I'm saying? But lately I've been editing a lot here, and I've been editing a lot sitting on the floor and putting on my coffee table. But nothing makes Fears more happy than to have a computer in front of me, tons of footage, edit, and a nice warm cup of coffee, and then I just fucking go to town and start editing away. So yeah. LC, I hope you're having a good day at work, buddy. I would have you in, but listen, as soon as I make some more money, I'm going to invest more in StreamYards and pay that fucking $20 or whatever the hell it is, $20 to $40 a month. I'm sick to death of fucking running out of stream time, man. Because whenever I want my friends in, like today, I would throw LC the link and fucking Visions and Randy if I had more stream time. It just fucking sucks. But anyway, buddy, LC, I don't know if you heard me say this, but I'll say it again. I just wanted to say thank you for letting me use the content that you put up that I was in. And I just wanted to squash a bunch of rumors. There's some wonderful... I'm going to try to say this without being a dick and without getting the trolls mad. Because they're already mad at me because I said a lot of shit within the last, 5-6 days. Because they got me heated. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go fucking ballistic on you. So I'm going to try to say this in the most nicest way possible. I saw some comments in the Discord of people saying that Fears stole LC's content. And I just wanted to crush that rumor. I got LC's permission. And he said, Fears, anything that I film and you're in, go ahead and upload it on your channel or use whatever content you want. Like, I still haven't used the content. I'm gonna download that stream that me and LC did where I took like 2 fingers and put my fingers in the hot sauce and went like that. I still need to upload that shit to my channel. And I'm going to call it like the one finger, I'm going to call it like the one finger hot sauce challenge or some shit. I do still plan on doing the one chip challenge with LC. We just ran out of time, guys. But we're gonna do it, LC. We're gonna do it. Either I'll film it by myself right here and have shitloads of water ready to go because I know it's gonna be hot, and I'll be drinking like soy milk, and I'm gonna buy some Pepto Bismol and all that shit. I'm gonna be well prepared for this shit because it'll be great content, but it is gonna hurt like a biatch. I kid you not. It's gonna be bad because my stomach does not do okay with hot foods because of my Crohn's. Even before I had Crohn's, hot stuff to my stomach was still a little shaky. But anyway, I just wanted to squash that rumor. So I did not steal LC's content. He gave me permission, and I've used some of it. So probably tonight I'm gonna upload some more of me and LC's content before I go to work. Then I may upload an old project or two to the main channel because my friend was like, yeah, Fears, I was just rummaging through my hard drive and I found some projects that you and me worked on. I was like, well, I said, remember that old brick hard drive? And he goes, yeah. I said, mine's collecting dust in a box in Missouri. And I said, I remember I took it to remember in our film school that like IT, I almost said IT tech. I said, remember that tech place where if your computer or your hard drive broke down in our film school, they would fix it? He goes, well, I don't know about those guys. I said, but they said they were only able to save like 50% of mine. I said, which they did. So I lost a lot of like the first time Fears Man actually was on film. Some of the behind the scenes of like Late Night with Mike, with my buddy Mike, and us filming like Fears Man Fly, like on the TV show and shit. A lot of that stuff is gone. Thank God I made a demo reel, and it's on my demo reel, and it's over there. So it's on a DVD, but I want to put it on my channel, so then all my fans can like see all the behind the scenes and like some more of my film school stuff, because that's where Fears started, in film school, and a little bit, I took a couple of editing classes in high school, but I want to show people where I started to where I am now. So yeah. So I'm going to probably, and I know a lot of people are probably not interested in those old projects, but they mean a lot to me. Some of them I'm not even in. Some of them, he'll be like, hey, Fears, remember you helped write this script? And I said, I do remember writing that. And they'll be like, remember you shot these scenes and then you bought some props for the background. And I said, I did. I remember buying that prop for this. So some of them I'm not even in, but they still mean a lot to me. So yeah. Let's see. I think they were talking about how you uploaded the Super Mario theme like 2 hours after LC upload. Yeah, but it doesn't matter, Tyler. It doesn't matter when I upload it. They actually accused me of stealing LC's content, and I didn't. I made sure after me and LC's, before I dropped him off at his house, and before I started driving home, I said, LC, I said, you don't mind anything that I'm in, like the vlog or like the trailer reaction. I mean, the movie reaction. I said, do you mind if I use all that stuff? And he's like, no, go for it, Fears. Have at it. And I said, all right. It said, sweet. And I said, I just wanted to make sure. So, because I don't like people making rumors up about me. That drives me nuts. It's like people saying that I said something when I really didn't say something. And listen, I know they're always going to give me shit, Tyler, no matter what I do. But I'm trying to be civil with everybody. Because it's not right when like they're calling me an idiot and I'm calling them an idiot. Even though they are, it'll just cause more drama if I'm like, yeah, fuck you, you're an asshole, you're this, you're that, fuck you, So I'm trying not to do that because I've been reading that book, like How to Deal with Toxic People, and they said if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. And they that literally said that in the book, and they said, and in that book it said, if you show any reaction, then they'll keep on doing it. So I've been trying to do that stuff from that book. Because if I don't do that stuff from that book, then what's the point of me buying it, Anyway, I forgot to grab the movie. Give me 1 second, because I watched Doctor Strange. I found it at Goodwill, but man, it's a good movie. But I'll be honest, Doctor Strange, he's okay of a character, but I like superheroes more with powers. Really, he's just a normal guy that got into a car wreck, and then in order to help heal his hands, he like went to like Japan and Costa Rica, and he met all these like spiritual advisors, and then they teach him how to harness the energy of like self therapy. And then once his body like fixes his hands, then like he starts dabbling in like mystical arts and stuff. And then that's why he does that, and like those portals open up, and like the holy person of the universe shows him how to do that. So he deals more with like magic than superpowers. He's still a cool character though, but I would much rather watch a Superman movie or a Batman movie over Doctor Strange. But I love Marvel, I love DC, and I was like, well, he's got to be in the collection. He's got to be in the collection. So let me go grab the movie real quick. Anyway, so today's topics is I'm going to talk about a big show coming up, a big show. We're going to review this, and then I just wanted to talk to the fans. So I kind of have been doing the first topic, talking to the fans, but I'm gonna finish that topic in just a minute. So I just wanted to apologize to all my loving and loyal fans. I've not been in a good mood, and I'll be honest, it's because of two things. And I'm not using this as an excuse. These are the two things that have been kind of bumming me out. And when I'm bummed out, fears, I get grumpy. And you guys have seen me in my good times, my bad times, the worst, the best, all of it. So I want to, I wanted to just apologize to all my. I'm not going to apologize to the trolls because I'm going to say it as nice as I possibly can. They deserve everything that I've ever said to them because they give me so much shit. And they're horrible people. I hate to say it, but they are. They are horrible people. And I wish I never would have met them. They are the most disgusting, horrible people I've ever met in my entire life. And they get some kick out of making people's lives miserable. It's the most weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. They're very sick and psycho and really sadistic people. And the shit they say, that's the most nicest way to put it. The shit they've said about me, my family, it's just ridiculous. It's disgusting. But anyway, I just wanted to say to my loving and loyal fans that the two things that have been kind of bumming me out. Number one, so much shit that I get from them off the internet. No one deserves as much shit as I get. Nobody. Not even the trolls deserve that. Because technically they're people, I guess. And if they got as much shit as I got, it would drive them nuts too. It would drive anyone nuts. So sometimes I have to turn off the computer. That's why I haven't been in the Discord in quite a while. I mean, I've been in there once in a blue moon. Like, I've responded to LC and Tyler a couple of times when they've been like, hey, Fears, I like that video. Or, hey, Fears, like LC wrote a couple hours ago, hey, Fears, you're almost up to 500 views on that one video. Pretty cool, man. And then I'll be like, oh, thanks, LC, I appreciate it. Because I still kind of watch what those people say, but not a whole lot. Like, I'll glance for like 5 minutes here, then turn it off, and then I'll come back like 9 hours later and give another glance. But I just wanted to apologize to my loving and loyal fans. So the first thing that's been getting me down is all the shit and all the heat that I've been taking from them for no fucking reason, because I have not done anything. I have not done anything wrong to deserve that much shit. And then the second thing, I'm not using this as an excuse, it's the truth. I miss the shit out of my dad, and it's only been 7 months, and I'm still dealing with all that shit, and it's hard. Like, it's going to be real emotional like when I go visit my mom and my brother and my grandma here in a couple of months. Because I haven't went to go see my dad since it happened. So to actually go to his grave and buy some flowers, it's going to be an emotional thing. But I promised myself, my dad's that fucking cool that he deserves a cameo in the vlog. So I'll either film myself going up to his grave and like talking to him and put that in the vlog, or I'll be like, yo, what's up, Dad? Or I'll just take maybe a picture of his grave, something. He's got to be in the vlog somehow. And that's not true, Tyler. I haven't been in there the whole entire time. That's not true at all. See, again, with the rumors. That's not true at all, buddy. I'll look like in the morning, and then I'll turn it off, and I'll be gone for 8 or 9 hours, and then around 6 or 7, I'll go in there and glance for like 5 or 6 minutes, and then I turn it off again. I'm not denying. I'll glance, but I'm not in there for hours on end. Because I definitely need a break from it, because the shit they say is disgusting. But that's not true. So that's a flat out rumor. I have not been in there the whole time. Not at all. So I don't know where you're getting your information, buddy, but that's definitely not true. So, yeah, that's definitely not true. Yeah. But I just wanted to be real to the fans. So those two things have been really getting me down. Really been getting me down. So I apologize if I haven't been the most happiest person. But I just wanted to have a serious heart-to-heart talk with you guys. Heroes says, don't know much about Doctor Strange. I'll be honest, Heroes, I don't know much about him either. He's a neurosurgeon, and he's like one of the top neurosurgeons like in his field. And he's going to a party one night, and he's in a tuxedo, and he's in like his fast sports car, and some drunk driver or something like that hits him, and then his car goes flying off the road and flips like 5 or 6 times, and then he ends up, him and his car end up in the river, flipped upside down, and then his hands get damaged, and you really need your hands to do neurosurgeon work because you're working on stem cells in the brain and all that stuff, and then he's like, well, I'm top in my field, so I got to do whatever it takes to, get my hands working again. And then all of a sudden they don't start. He can move them, but like they're very shaky, and you have to have calm hands to work on neurosurgeon work. And his hands keep shaking, and he can barely like bend them. He can bend them a little bit, but not a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's his in the first movie. I guess I'll review it now. In the first movie, it's his quest on how he goes from Stephen Strange to the superhero Doctor Strange, because he is a doctor. But I'll be honest, he doesn't have any superpowers though. He uses the power of magic, and with magic and all these like all these priests and all these monks and stuff that he goes travel around the world, and all these holy people, he learns to harness the energy of self healing and self therapy, and basically he teaches his hands to like fix themselves basically. So it is a good movie, but it's definitely the origin story on how he became this superhero that we all love and know now of Doctor Strange. So give me the powers of a wizard, I'll turn you into a frog. There you go, Elsie. There you go, buddy. That's pretty funny. But I definitely enjoyed the movie. Again, he's not my favorite superhero, but because he doesn't have any powers, he just literally, he has a magic, like the holy people give him a magic cape, and the cape has kind of a mind of its own, and he wears this cape, and the cape actually is alive and helps him out with shit. And then he's got his magic, and he can open up portals and shit, and he learns how to like fight. So those are like his quote unquote powers. So yeah. Hero says, don't complain when they start roasting you on the Discord for talking about them. I'm not getting involved, and you also deserve everything you deserve for talking about them. Yeah, but here's the thing, Heroes. I didn't say anything bad. I spoke the truth. And I didn't call them an idiot. I'm just saying, I just said, look, I'm sick of their bullshit. I'm going to try and be more civil. I'm going to try to ignore them as best I can. I did it in the most nicest way. I'm not looking for trouble. But I'm just saying, if someone accuses me of something that I didn't do, Because I was like, well, I never stole Heroes content, but they're saying that I did. And I'm like, that's absolutely not true. So I'm going to stick up for myself. So I wasn't technically saying anything bad. This is what I said. I said what I think. And it's the truth. Nobody deserves that much hate. You know, not even those people, even the trolls don't deserve that hate. If they got even 2% of what they give me, it would drive them nuts too, because it's pretty much driving me nuts. I mean, they make fun of me every aspect of my life. Oh, it's the wrong hat. Oh, it's the wrong shirt. Oh, Fears isn't a true fan. Oh, Fears isn't a true geek. I've seen comments like that, LC. Like, hard work pays off. LC, I'm glad you're not a fake nerd like some people we know. I'm not a fake nerd. Look around my house. I've got nerd shit all over. So I'm not a fake nerd. Yes, I have been lazy at times uploading content, but that's pretty much the only thing I've been guilty of. Like, I edit and put up content when I can. I've put up tons of nerd shit on both channels. So they're wrong. So I'm just tackling the rumors, LC, because I don't like when people make rumors up about me, because especially if they're not true, because I'm like, no, that's not right. I'm like, I didn't steal any of his content. I got LC's permission. So I'm not looking for trouble. But if they're going to accuse me of rumors, then I'm going to stick up for myself and be like, no, that rumor's not true. That rumor's not true. That rumor's not true. Because none of that's true. I'm not a fake nerd. I like playing games, you know, when I can hang out with Sam or with LC. Someday I want to get some new consoles. I just don't have new console money. Like, everyone thinks Fears is liquid. I'm not that liquid. Not at all. Like, after I pay my bills and after I buy groceries and shit, yeah, I have a little bit of money to spend on me each week, but I try to save as much. Oh, I was accused of a penny pincher too. No, I'm not a penny pincher. I do like saving money where I can, but everybody does that. Everybody saves money when you can. And plus, I love negotiating. I love getting those deals because my dad was really good at negotiation, and so was my grandpa, so they taught me. So I don't think there's anything wrong with getting the best deal, you know. But and then they accuse me of being a crybaby. Not a crybaby whatsoever. Some other people are. I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want World War 17 to ensue. But definitely not me. Not at all. So that's what I meant by all that stuff, LC. I'm not looking for trouble. I'm absolutely not looking for trouble. I want this shit to stop. I want them to fuck off and live their life, and I'm going to fuck off and live my life. And I just wish they would just shut the hell up. I really would. You know, if they just, there'd be less arguments if I didn't say anything to them and they didn't say anything to me. But I hate to say it, but they're immature to do that. They're always going to have some little dumbass, smartass comment to drive me nuts. I really wish they would just shut the fuck up and leave me alone. Like, that's why I've been saying less things to them. I'm like, if I don't say anything, maybe they won't say anything. But sometimes you can't win. Sometimes I'll say absolutely nothing. And then they'll still go fucking ballistic on something. You know? Like, wow, Fears hasn't washed that shirt, wore that shirt in 2 days. Yeah, well, you're stupid. It's not like I can't wear a shirt 2 days in a row if you wash it. And now, it would be gross if I wore the same shirt 2 days in a row and didn't wash it. But I'm not like that. If I want to wear a shirt, I'll be like, oh, okay, well, it'll just take, 20, 30 minutes to rewash it, dry it, throw it back on. There's nothing wrong with that. Apparently there is to them, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But anyway, that's what I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick. For everyone that really knows me, I am the most loving, loyal guy out there. I'll do anything for my friends and my family. And LC knows this. Sam knows this. So, yeah. So, LC, I was not trying to cause trouble. I just wanted to tell everybody what was going on. That's why, I'll be honest, that's why I've been down. And I've been bummed and I've been in a bad mood. Because they just constantly give me shit. And it's fucking horrible. But again, LC, I am not trying to make trouble at all. Not at all. I'm just stating the truth. and I'm just saying, look, here's what's true, and here's what the rumors are. Like the biggest one was I stole your content. I didn't steal any content whatsoever. I asked LC's permission, and he said, yeah. He goes, if you're in it, Fears, and you want to use it, go for it. Like, I'm going to put up that taste test with the hot sauce. I just haven't done it yet. And me and LC did that live stream about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, something like that. So, yeah. So, I'm not looking for any trouble whatsoever. I just wanted to tell you guys, I always try to be real with you guys and not lie. This is why I've been upset. This is why I haven't uploaded any content. But I'll be honest, I've been uploading more content recently because LC inspired me, and he gave me some great advice. And I don't take I don't just take advice and throw it down the toilet. LC's like, Fears, I would strike, now, while all this stuff is hot and, and live and in motion. And I said, you're right, LC. I probably should upload some more Mario content. So I've been uploading slowly but surely some more Mario content. I've been uploading all my old projects because I want to get all those old projects on my channel. So, because I thought they were lost. Thank God my friend said, hey, Fears, I was rummaging through and I put some of your and my old projects on my YouTube channel. And he hardly uses a YouTube channel. He goes, I made me upload like 3 videos a year, Fears. He goes, I'm not into YouTube like you are. And I'm like, well, hey, man, I'm glad you found those old projects. I'm like, you mind if I make a copy of them and put it on my channel? He's like, yeah. He goes, you worked on them. He's like, they're just as much yours as they are mine. I'm like, sweet, man. I really appreciate that. So I've been uploading that. So it's going to happen all in good time. And I'm really happy where the views are. I've gained some more subs. I'll show you right now. Let's see. The last time I looked, let me have a little look-see. All right, so on Fears Vlogs right now, give me a second. On those old give me a second. On Fears Vlogs, I have gained. Give me 1 second here. So I've gained about 6 or 7 subs. I was at like 1,299, and now I'm at 1,306. So slowly but surely, I'm making some progress. And then on Fears Man, give me 1 second. Let me open up Fears Man real quick. I've definitely gained a lot more on Fears Man. Probably because I uploaded the Mario thing, and I've been uploading my old projects and stuff. I think I was at 2,403, and now I'm up to 2,433. So I've gained about 30 new subs. So, like I said, definitely work in progress. The new things that I've been uploading since I'm on Fears Man right now, I'll tell you. A long time ago, I did a flight from Arizona to St. Louis and with my friend. And my friend, we both made this because we took turns holding the camera. Me and my friend, he had never came to St. Louis, so I was like, hey, you want to go with me? And I said, I'm just going to hang out with my family and friends. And I said, if you come, I said, I can show you around St. Louis. Sure, Fears. And initially, it was his idea to do a time-lapse. He goes, oh, dude, we should do a time-lapse of the whole fucking trip. And I said, man, that'll take long. He goes, no, not if we use my high-def camera and do like every 2 seconds, it'll like chop it up and it'll be like one big epic video. And it's about 2 minutes and some change. I went, all right. So we both took turns like holding the camera. So I uploaded that. I uploaded me and LC's movie reaction. I uploaded an old like news intro that me and my friends made in college. Then I uploaded, I wasn't in it, but I helped write this kind of old Western movie that me and my friends made in film school. I helped write it, and I helped film, not every single scene, but I helped film some scenes. So I did kind of some behind the scenes on it. And it's basically about a deputy that is sick and tired of being a deputy. And I don't know, me and my friends, we probably should have wrote this in the script. But my friend's like, Fears, he goes, it'll be a lot more cooler if we don't tell people how he met the devil. But basically, he's sick and tired of being a deputy. And so somehow he meets up with the devil, and the devil opens up his jacket and pulls out a contract and says, basically, if you sell your soul to me, I'll make you sheriff. And then he's like, oh, okay, you know. And so they basically shake hands, and then he throws down his deputy badge, and then the last shot says, old sheriff passed away, new sheriff is appointed, and he gets the job. But he sold himself to the devil. So even though I wasn't in it, I helped film some of it, and I helped write some of it. But it was a big team. It was like me, my friend Mike, my friend Jay, and then I forgot the other guy. I think his name was Lonnie that played the devil, but he was dressed up as a cowboy. So there was like 5 or 6 guys. We all like contributed it. So I was like, oh well, I definitely want to save that project and upload. So I uploaded that. A lot of people seem to like when I re-edit stuff and make it funny. So like, I'll give you an example. A few days ago, I uploaded a video from Hardcore Pawn where I re-edited the scene. That's up to 1.9, so it's up to almost 1,000 views. Then I did another Hardcore Pawn like re-edit. That's what I've been calling them, Hardcore Pawn re-edits. That's up to 798 views. And then the Mario one that I uploaded, it's almost at 500 views. Right now it's at 496. So just shy of a few views of 500. So like I said, we're making progress. And like I said, after I upload some more Mario content, and after I upload some more of me and LC's content, and after I upload some more of just my own content, in a couple of days, I'm sure I'll get some more subs from that too. But like I said, I was telling LC this. It's not growing as fast as LC's. I'm very proud of LC. LC, what's the new sub count up to? I looked at the Discord this morning, and I think the last time I looked at it, it was like 2,800. He is so close to hitting 3,000. So that was another rumor. Oh, Fears is jealous. Not jealous whatsoever. I'm very proud of my friend LC. Why would I be jealous? I'm very proud of him. If LC makes it before me, I've said this, LC, I'm going to say the same thing that I said to Randy. I said, Randy, if you make it before me, just remember your friends and hook me up with a job. If LC gets 1 million subs and gets a play button, I'm like, hey, buddy, just remember your friend Fears and help me get to 100,000, And LC already said, Fears, I'll help you out in any way I can, So I'm not jealous. I'm actually the opposite. I'm very proud of my friend. So LC, the last time I looked at it, I saw 2,800. I'm sure it's went up by then, but kindly put it in the chat. What is the official count up to, buddy? I'm just curious. But I'm like, anyway, but yeah, he's been killing it. Let's see. Let me get back to some comments here. Master Hunter says, hey, Fierce. Yo, man, it's been a while. Good to see you again. Hero says, so if I was you, I'd stay out of the Discord. Well, that's what I've been doing, LC. I've been staying out of the Discord. I mean, every once in a while, I'll check it out. But I'll be honest, this is what I usually do. When I go in there, I spend about 5 or 10 minutes, kind of catch up on everything. Oh, by the way, before I started the show, I went in there and I talked to Yakov, or is it Jackoff? Just joking, Yakov. I was making a joke. Don't take it to heart. I was just joking around. But no, Yakov has been killing it, Tyler, in his show. I said, I literally wrote, I said, hey, Yakov, I'm like, give me an update on the show. How's the show been? Because he plays the French horn, which is a really cool instrument. And I don't remember exactly what he said because I don't have the Discord open up, but he basically, in a nutshell, said, the show's going great, Fears. He goes, I've been playing pretty decent. He goes, so the show is going to open up in 3 weeks, so he'll have he said, I'll have lots of time to practice. The show officially opens up in 3 weeks. He goes, the cast is doing great. And plus, he's making money doing something that Yakov likes. And then he made a joke saying, like, someday I'll lead my own orchestra. And I was like, hey, man, I'm like, keep crushing it. Keep going nuts. Keep doing you. Keep doing your thing. I'm like, just keep practicing. Keep killing it on the French horn. And I think I wrote back and said, awesome, buddy, just awesome. I wrote something like that. I think I said, wait, what did I say? I can't remember. I said awesome. keep up the good work, or keep killing it, or awesome job, buddy, awesome. So something like that. So yeah, Chocolate Milkman says, "Hey, Fierce, yo." That's quite the title, my friend. And then he just burps. Excuse me. Well, you're excused. But thanks for saying you're excused. So, yeah. Hero says my Super Mario Brothers music video has hit 70K. Damn. Now, LC, is that the same one that I uploaded? And I'll be honest, there's another reason why I uploaded that. That's my favorite scene in the movie. Is their cheesy plumber commercial? And then after the commercial, Mario and Luigi are talking, and Mario looks at Luigi, LC. You know what I'm about to say. And he's like, is the accent too much? And then Luigi's like, no, man, I think the accent's great. He goes, but why the white gloves? And he's like, well, you got to stand out. And then he goes, oh, is that why we're wearing the costumes and and the letters on our hat? He goes, yeah. He goes, we got to spice it up a little bit. He goes, you don't want to be like every other plumber. So it kind of not only talks about the origin of what they wear in the movie, but they use the old kick-ass song from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. And like I said, LC's a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of that because I grew up with it. So did LC. So did a lot of people. So that's another reason why I uploaded that, because I was like, well, that's my favorite scene out of the whole movie. Probably the other scene, I was telling LC, I love all the Super Mario Brother 3 references at the very end of the movie. Like, literally, there's a shot of him going from left to right in the classic old game, because if you went back towards the left, sometimes the screen would squeeze Mario and, like, Mario would die. So you had to constantly you have to constantly keep going this way from left to right. And then LC literally tapped me on the shoulder and said, Fierce, real quick, here's all the Super Mario Brother 3 references because that's your favorite video game. I said, it is my favorite. My favorite video game of all time. Nothing beats, in my eyes, at least in my eyes, you guys are allowed to have your own opinions. In my eyes, the best game ever is Super Mario Brothers 3. It's been in a couple of movies. Not just one movie. That game's been in a couple of movies. And I own all of them that it's in. Like I said, probably my second favorite video game. I can't pick between the Resident Evils. Any Resident Evil game that comes out, Fears will play it. I fucking love Resident Evil. I love all the zombies. I love all the backstories. The characters are great. Hell, the weapons that you use inside the video game are great. That's my second favorite shit. But yeah. Tyler says LC's killing it. Oh, he's definitely killing it. He's definitely killing it. But anyway, I'm not trying to start any rumors. I'm not trying to start any shit, LC. I'm just trying to say, here's what's true. Here's what's not true. This is why I've been in a bad mood. Because I would be lying if I said that they weren't putting me in a bad mood because they give me so much shit. That's the truth. So that's one reason. A lot of it, though, is because of my dad, because I miss the shit out of him. I miss him every day. I pray for him every day. The only thing good about my dad passing away is he's not in pain anymore. Because when he had cancer, it was hard to watch my dad go through so much terrible pain. And then my dad still had a positive attitude. And I'll be honest, Tyler and Heroes, what I admire about my dad is he never gave up. And if I ever got that, I would do exactly like my dad. My dad, towards the end, was still researching stuff like, oh, I wonder if this treatment will work. I wonder if this treatment will work. And he was planning on taking a trip. But unfortunately, towards the end, the reason why it started to go quickly towards the end is, I don't know who gave him COVID, but having prostate cancer along with COVID, that accelerated the process and put my dad even in more pain. But I know it wasn't my mom or my brother, because they said, well, whenever family members come to see family in the hospital, every time you come, you have to do a COVID test. So I took a couple of COVID tests, so did my mom, so my brother. No one in our family had COVID. So it must have been one of the nurses dealing with my dad, or one of the doctors, or somebody at the hospital. But apparently somebody gave my dad COVID towards the end. And towards the end, we had to wear all the suits. And then once they figured out how my dad got COVID, then they got the COVID away from my dad and then focused back on his cancer. But by then it was too late. And then he was on tons of morphine. It was crazy. And then, and I'll be honest, I still remember it, LC. My dad fell asleep, and then the doctor came in and they woke my dad up, but he was kind of loopy, because of the morphine. So he was there, but kind of not, because morphine makes you super tired. It's like good and bad. It's good that morphine like kills the pain, and so thank God my family member's not in pain. But then it makes you incoherent, because you're super tired. So my dad, he could barely talk, and he was like nodding, like yes, no, but he did speak a couple of times before the end. Like he did, like my dad said, "Is everybody still here?" And my mom's like, "Of course, John's here. My brother's here." She's like, "Grandma's here," and then he said, "I love you guys," and I said, "I love you too, Dad." So that was like one of the last few things he said, but I'll never forget it, LC. I said, "Hey, Mom," I said, while Dad's sleeping, I said, "I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee," because we were there late, and I started to get tired. So I said, "Okay, I'll go get a cup of coffee." Went and got a cup of coffee, came back in, sat down, and I said, "All right." I said, "Well, I'm not gonna." I said, "I'll be real quiet." I said, "Because my dad's sleeping." And then all of a sudden, a couple minutes later, I heard this beep go off, and I guess whenever that machine that he's hooked up to, whenever someone stops breathing, a little beep goes off, and then it called the nurse, and then she came in, and then she just looked at us and said, "I'm so sorry. About a minute or two ago, your dad passed away." And we didn't even know it until she said something, and I was like, "Oh man!" And that's when it hit hard. And I was like, "Oh man, this is fucking shitty." It was nuts. So that's why I'm not been in a good mood. I try to be in the best mood, and I've just been trying to focus on me and my family and my friends and work and shit. So they don't make it any easier, LC. And I don't mean to be, I'm not bitching, but that's why in today's stream I said talking to the fans, because I had to have a serious talk with you guys. It's not just always me, it's them too. Like, I'll be honest, I'll admit, sometimes I do start it, and sometimes I put my foot in my mouth, and then they have a field day with that. And other time I just need to know when to not comment back. But so, like I said, sometimes it's them. Sometimes I won't say anything, and they'll still go nuts. So we're both to blame. But again, I've been trying to respond less to their hate, because I know if I respond to it, then that's giving them a reaction, and they're immature, and they don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. All they care about is tormenting the hell out of, especially me. They love tormenting the shit out about me. Every aspect of my life they make fun of. Everything. Everything. And someone said, I loved this, and I'm not trying to start any waves, LC, so I'll say it as nice as possible. The other night I looked in there. I'm not going to mention any names, but someone said, things would go a lot smoother if Fears would just admit when he's wrong and submit an apology video to me. It'll be a cold day in hell when I apologize to a troll, because I've got nothing to apologize for. They always started. I don't, I'll admit, I start sometimes, but I refuse to apologize to this guy because I haven't done anything wrong to him. He's always starting shit. But that made me laugh. He was like, well, if he would just make an apology video. I'm like, I would rather slit my wrists and drink my own blood than to ever apologize to that guy. So I hate to burst your bubble. Not a cold day in hell will I make an apology video to you. Absolutely not. So you can just get that out of your brain real quick. But on the flip side, I'm not going to try to create any more drama. That's just me telling the truth. And if they can't accept the truth, then I'm sorry, But again, I'm trying my best not to call them any names. I'm just telling the truth. Because I saw that the other night. He's like, well, if he would just apologize. Apologize for what? I haven't done anything. They've started it. And I do admit, I didn't do anything in that aspect. There's, like I said, I'm not lying. There's some times where I've started it. But usually 10 times out of 12, they start it first. But anyway, I'm not going to go on and on and on and on. I've said my piece, and I'm LC. I just wanted to say I'm trying my damnedest to be as civil as possible in there, but I've only commented a few times. Normally, if somebody says something to me, I'll just heart it. I'll heart it, or I'll like it. But there's been a few times, like when LC said, "Hey, Fierce, congratulations on that one video getting almost 500 subs." I said, "Thanks, man. I appreciate it." I try to keep it very short and sweet while I'm on this break. And I don't know when I'm going to come back, because normally if I'm not on a break, I'm very active in LC's Discord, because even though I don't really like Discords, I don't mind being in LC's Discord because he's my friend, and I care a lot about him, and I care a lot about his channel. So I'm like, well, I would be a dick if I didn't support his Discord, you know? Because we all know, before I joined LC's Discords, we all knew Fears' thoughts on Discords. I've tried to be in Discords in the past, and they were just a mind fuck. And I never thought in a million years I would be a part of another Discord. And I'm telling you, the only reason why I'm a part of LC's Discord is because LC is my friend. If me and LC weren't friends, I would not be in that Discord. But since me and LC are friends, I want to support, all this stuff. So, LC, I hope you understand that, yes, we'll always be friends. Yes, I'll always show you support, buddy, because that's what buddies do. Through good times, through bad times, through horrible times, through epic times. But I'm not going to let people make fun of my family or spread rumors about me that stuff isn't true. Some of it is true. Some of the stuff they say I have done. But other things, I'm just like, that is the biggest lie in the world. I've never done that. I've never done that. I've never done that. So I'm going to stand up for myself because I'm not a pussy bitch, And again, I've said this a million times. I am not afraid of any of those guys, even that much. I'm not afraid of any of them. So, again, on the same aspect of me, I'm not trying to start any shit, but I'm going to stick up for myself and say some stuff whenever I need to say some stuff. But I'm going to try not to call people like idiots anymore. I'm going to try and not say, hey, fuck you, and I'm going to try and do all that shit. It's going to be hard because that's what I think of them, but I can think that, but I don't have to say it, basically. Because that really pisses them off when I'm like, yeah, fuck you, you're a fucking idiot, fuck you, fuck you. So I'm doing my best, LC, because I want to be civil. I really do. I want to be civil, and I don't want to start any shit. I don't want them starting shit. It's a two-way street, though. Anyway, I've said my piece. Let's move on. All right. Before I get back to this, I want to talk about this. So the first topic was just talking to the fans and talking to LC and just talking about everything. I did the updates. I could not wait for this show for a couple of reasons. So this April 22nd, 23rd, so this weekend, guys, I don't know if Fears is going to go the 2 days. I'll probably go just one day because I skipped church last weekend because I was so dead tired from hanging out with LC, and plus it was a long work week last week that I didn't go to church. So this weekend I'm going to church. So I'll probably just go one day, and I'll probably go. But for everybody that wants to go, it's a huge ass con. My buddy Jeff, he's already messaged me like 3 times. Fierce, you're going, right? You're going, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go. And he's like, Fierce, how behind are you? And I'm like, Jeff, that's an understatement. He goes, well, how many? And I'm like, a lot, like 8 or 9 vlogs. And he goes, I thought that's what you were at before. I said, no. I said I've actually gotten some vlogs up. I said I was like 15 vlogs, and 15 like projects below. I said, but now I'm down to like 8 or 9 behind. He goes, well, you don't have to come if you don't want to. I said, this one's big. And I said, it's one of my favorites, buddy, that you put on. I said, I've got to go to it. Not only for that, I like wrestling. There's going to be a lot of wrestling celebrities there, new and old. But Pixel, I'm telling you, Pixel's more of the wrestling fan than me. I appreciate wrestling. I do like wrestling, but not as much as Pixel. Pixel loves the shit out of it. I mean, he loves it. So anyway, it's this weekend, April 22nd, 23rd. It's in Tampa. It is the Florida the Florida Tampa Extravaganza Toy Fest Collectors Con, and it's going to be big. So let me open up Jeff's little website here and tell you about the show, because he said there's going to be like over like 500 vendors, I think, if memory serves me right, because I don't have my phone near me, but he said something to that effect. He said, "Oh, Fears, it's going to be a big one." He goes, "Well, I want you to come so we can get some footage." And I was like, "Oh," I said, "Listen," I said, "I'll always film." I said, "I don't care how many vlogs I'm behind." I said, "I'll film, buddy." Because it's good and it's bad. It's good. I'll always have a fresh supply of footage to work with. But it's bad because I'll just be one more project behind. But that doesn't matter, you know. I'll just keep filming away. So let me open up his show page. And some of his information is on Facebook, and some of his information is on his website. So, all right, here we go. Let me hear. All right, here we go. So, back in Tampa, April 22nd, 23rd, Florida Extravaganza Collectors Toy Fest Comic-Con. There'll be toys there, comics, more. Lots of wrestling. And it says it's going to be at the Florida State Fairgrounds, my favorite place. Hopefully their staff's gotten a lot better. The toys that'll be there: Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Funko Pops, Hot Wheels, Marvel, DC. For the girls, Barbie. Lots of Nintendo stuff, lots of NECA products, DC products. So it's a mixture of a lot. And Jeff said, "Oh, Fears, you'll like this." He goes, "There's one guy at he goes, you know the movie prop guy?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Where the hell has he been?" I said, he hasn't been." He goes, "Well, Fears, like he has a second job." He goes, he makes money off of doing his vending shit like at the fucking shows. And I said, "Yeah." I said, "What's his second job?" And he goes, "Well, you can tell your fans this." He goes, "But don't tell his actual job. He works for an airline, but I'm not going to say which airline." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, that makes sense." I said, "That's why that guy's super busy." Because the movie prop guy hasn't been to like the last few shows, but he said, "Fears," he goes, "I'm just going by what he said." He said, "I know Fears loves my booth because he buys a lot of props, because he's got both. He's got some real props, like some actual real props, and then he's got a lot of replicas. Because I buy a lot of real, and if I can't get it real and it's too expensive, then I'll buy a replica." And I said replica, Tyler, so because Tyler always corrects me and says, "Fears, they're not real props, they're replicas." And I'm like, all right, to get fucking technical, it's a replica of a prop. To me, it doesn't matter, though. As long as I've got something from one of my favorite movies, replicas are great. Real props are even better. So I get the real shit when I can. But according to Jeff, he said he's coming to this weekend's show, which was going to make me really, really, really happy. Because whenever he does show up, one, that guy makes a lot of money. Plus, his booth is massive. He buys like 2 to 3 tables, because each table and little space that you have at the con, you have to pay for. So he goes, "Oh, Fears, whenever I come to a show," he goes, "I go nuts." He goes, I buy 3 tables worth, so I have a big-ass area, and I put tons of shit on table 1, 2, and 3. And I forgot the guy's name that does that booth, and I looked at him the last time last time he was at a con, and me and him talked. I said, "Oh," I said, "I know you do, buddy." I said, "Every time you come, I run by your booth. You've got real shit on the table. You've got replica props. You've got the fake ones." And I said, "You got the lifelike ones. You got the real ones." I said, "You got a whole bunch of shit." Like the last serious epic prop that he had, Tyler, you've probably never seen this show because it's pretty old. Hell, I'm old and I vaguely remember it. That old show, V, he had one of the original, and I'm dead serious, he showed me all the authenticity papers. He had some real, they wore these weird, like, futuristic space, like, goggles / glasses in the show. He had a pair of those, and then he had a red and orange jumpsuit from the show. Like the uniforms that they would wear in that show. And I was like, "That's actually from the show?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah, Fears, that's an actual one." I said, "Well, where the hell did you get it?" He goes, "Oh, I bought it at an auction. I don't know where he got it." He goes, "But I went to an auction, and they were selling real props, and I liked that show. And so I went to the auction, and I handed up my little, because whenever you make a bid, you say, 'Hey, 300, and then you wave up a little flag." He goes, "I put my flag up, and I The guy kept up in the price, and I just kept going up in the price, and finally the guy caved in and said, "You can have it, buddy," and I won it at the auction. And I was like, "Oh, that's what's up." So that guy's coming. Let's see what else. What else has Jeff got on here? It's going to be in Tampa. You can buy the tickets off of his Florida page. So his Facebook page is the Florida Toy Show and Expos. So you can either you can either do it there, or you can go to floridatoyshows.com and buy and buy the tickets there. I usually just buy them off the website. I mean off his Facebook page, because his website is still a work in progress. He's got some information up, but he's got a hell of a lot more on his on his Facebook. But he said his Facebook, I mean his website, it's a work in progress. So if you guys are in the area, be sure to check out that show. Lots of wrestlers. Jeff said they're going to have a wrestling ring and have amateur wrestling there. So I'm going to get some footage of that. And he said, "Fears, you don't want to miss this show." So I'm going to probably go and relax for a little bit, because that's another thing. A lot of the fans wrote me, like whenever I exploded a couple days ago, I mean, I exploded. And Tyler, I felt I needed to apologize to the dude. So I wrote him today and said, "Look, man, I needed a few days." And I said, "I'm really sorry that I took out most of my anger on you." And he went, "Yeah, Fears." He goes, "I just mentioned one little thing and you went fucking ballistic." And I said, "Yeah, I know." And he goes, "But why?" And I said, "Well," I said, "I just had enough." I said, "You and them pushed me to my limit." And I said, "I went nuts on you." I said, to be fair to the dude, I said, I went nuts on them just as much. So I went nuts on them and I went nuts on the dude, but I felt like I owed the dude an apology. And I said, "Listen, man," I said, "I just wanted to apologize." And he said, "Fears, he goes, I do accept your apology." And then he said, "You're lucky that I'm such a good friend and that I'm patient and I'm understanding, and I know you, Fears, because I know you don't mean to explode, but you're just probably frustrated with their bullshit." He goes, "But I'm telling you, man," he goes, "you need to work on that shit." He goes, "Because one of these days you're gonna like go off on the wrong person and they're not gonna like it." And I said, "Oh yeah," I said, I know." So I'm glad that he accepted my apology. But I just need to learn to relax more. And I take myself way too seriously. Like, I don't know, artists are weird. All artists are weird. Whether you paint, sculpt, act, write, whatever. We're very weird people. But I love art. I love artists. I love other artists. I love my own art. I love other people's art. I hate to contradict myself, but sometimes I can be the most cool, chillax guy, joking around, making fun of myself, making fun of other people, doing memes about me, other memes about people, just joking around. But then other times I'm just like a tight ass, where I just I just screw the screws too hard. I tighten the screws and be the most stuck up bastard ever, and I have the shittiest attitude sometimes, and I don't mean to. I really don't. So yeah. I'm trying to get back to the happy-go-lucky, awesome John Fears that we all love and know. But anyway, Jeff, I am coming to your show. The show looks absolutely amazing. The show looks literally fantastic. And Jeff's like, "Well, Fears, I'm always trying to up the ante on my shows." And I said, "Oh, dude," I said, "your shows are awesome." and he one time asked, "Fears, what's your favorite show of mine?" And I said, "Without a doubt." I said, "Dude," I said, "if you just kept doing your Super RetroCon show, Pixel," I told him, "that's my favorite show, because not only does he have wrestlers show up, but he's got wrestlers, movie actors, television people show up. It's all that shit." And then since I grew up in the 80s and 90s, he plays like 80s and 90s songs, like classic ones, like "You Spin Me Right Round, Baby." That one was going fucking nuts. They played that a couple of times at Super RetroCon. Then they played the fucking Night at the Roxbury, like "What Is Love" song, like half a dozen times. I know they played it more than 5 times. They had that shit on fucking repeat, and I love Night at the Roxbury. Yo, Visions, what's up? Visions, he said, "Oh my man," Visions like, "Hey, Fears, you think you could start over? I just got here." You missed a lot of the show, buddy. You missed a lot of the show. I can't start over, but I didn't see your guys' comments right away because I had Jeff's Facebook up, so I was reading off his Facebook. But let me catch up on the chat here. Tyler says, "Fears, you really need this break from the Discord." I do. I do. That's why I'm kind of glancing at it here and there, Tyler. But I'm just checking in and then just ducking out. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie. I am doing that. But as far as being in there 24/7, I'm not in there 24/7. So yeah. Let's see here. Oh man, I missed so much. Hang on. Oh shit! Nice, Heroes. Heroes said, "I'm at 2,980." Oh shit! 20 more subs to go, and then my friend is gonna be at 3K, man. 3,000, dude. That is fucking awesome. Awesome, just awesome. That's fucking sweet, dude. Maybe one day Fears will get to 3,000. I mean, I'm not doing too bad though. And I gained a few more subs on my TikTok, so we're working on that. I mean, I'm getting halfway. I mean, I'm almost at 3,000 on Fears Man 26. I'm halfway, or almost halfway. Probably, you know what? When I hit 2,500, then I'll be halfway. Right now, I'm at 2,433. So, I mean, we're working on it. We're getting there. So, I mean, I'm almost at 3K on my main channel. Fears Vlogs, it's got a while to go. I'm still at 1,306. So, I need to hit 2,000 on that one. So, but I'm working away at it, you know. But, dude, that's awesome. 20 more subs, bitches. Let's hope by the end of tonight or by the end of this show, hopefully LC can hit that. That's right. Tyler says, "You're definitely making 3K today." Well, let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's see here. Tyler says, "You're getting worked up over nothing. Who cares what some randoms say?" Well, normally, Tyler, that's yes and no. Normally, I don't give a damn what anyone says, but the things that, and I'm being dead honest, the things that I give a damn about is when they make it so fucking super personal. Anything to do with my content or my friends or my family, I take really hard because I work a lot on my content and then they shit on my content. And then when they shit on my friends and my family, I mean, that's really fucked up. But if it's like tiny little things, I don't usually care. But sometimes, I don't know, it's like an art form to them. They have this way of just always getting me to lash out, and I really try not to lash out. And if I know I'm about to explode, I just try to turn off my computer and just walk away. But that other night, I wasn't about to walk away. I was like, all right, motherfuckers, you're going down. And fucking World War 19 started, and it was bad. That was bad. But yeah. But anyway, Visions, what's up, man? I hope you're having a good day, buddy. I hope you're having a good day. Pixel says, "What wrestling guests do they have?" Oh, you know what, Pixel? Let me look, because I don't know if Jeff said it on his Facebook. Let me see if they say. Because I'm telling you, man, that would be so awesome if Pixel came down for that show. That would be sweet, because you guys know I've been dying to hang out with Pixel. Give me 1 second here. Let me bring up. I can't see the chat right now because I'm bringing up my buddy Jeff's Facebook. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So they got a lot of wrestling girls coming. So they've got Rocky Radley, and then T. Gainza, Ali Reeks is coming, Jackie Love is coming. I guess they're all female wrestlers. So those are just some of the wrestlers coming, Pixel. But so there's 4 girl wrestlers coming, and then the guys. I mean, it's a little ways until the show's over, but that's all the information that it seems like Jeff has so far. Oh wait, here's the guys. Mr. Thunder's coming. He's a local Florida wrestler, and then Jeff didn't put these 2 other guys' names down on the poster, so I don't know the 2 other guys. Let me scroll down some more. Let's see here. Come meet the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, I think is how you say. So the $1 Million Man is coming, and he's a WWE Hall of Fame. So he's coming, Pixel. So, but the other guy wrestlers, they don't. Jeff didn't put their name on the poster for some reason. But so those 4 girls are coming. Then 2 other WCW wrestlers are coming. Then that local Florida wrestler's coming, and then the $1 Million Man, Ted, is coming. So that's all the information so far that they have. But yeah, but if I get any more information, buddy, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Tyler says, yeah, man, you're lucky he's so patient. Well, again, that's why I wrote the dude, Tyler, and said, hey, I appreciate your patience, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot to grade this. So I did a quick review because I really just wanted to hang out and talk with the fans, but and tell you guys about the show before I end the stream. It's good. It's a good origin story. Again, I like superheroes more with I like 2 types of heroes. I like those anti-heroes like the fucking Punisher where he doesn't have any powers. Kind of like Batman, too. I like Batman. Batman, his power is that he's rich and he can buy a bunch of gizmos and gadgets to, fuck up the criminals' lives, fuck shit up. And again, the Punisher, he's just smart and he's got military background. So I like that he's got a military background because it kind of reminds me of my dad, Tyler. But he's just a badass with, martial arts, guns. And he's like, oh, what? You killed my family? Well, fuck you. I'm going to fuck up your shit. I'm going to fuck up your life. The Punisher is my favorite anti-hero. They need to make some more movies and television shows about him, man. He's so fucking good. But then, I like more. So that's my first type of superheroes that I like, those anti-heroes. But I like superheroes more with, actual superpowers. I don't care if anyone makes fun of me. Superman will always be my favorite. I love his origin story. He kind of grew up in the Midwest just like Fears. He's the inspiration to Fears Man. And I was thinking about Fears Man the other day, Tyler and Visions and Pixel. I was like, oh, that magical moment when Fears grabbed that piece of paper, grabbed those colored pencils, and started drawing Fears Man. And the first drawings of Fears Man, he wasn't just blue and yellow. I added in a little orange and red and yellow and blue. And then as the drawings got more tighter and clearer, then I was like, you know what? Fuck all these other colors. I love, my favorite colors are blue and yellow. All right. I'll just take out the red out of Superman's costume. It'll be nothing but fucking blue and yellow. And it was literally oh, that magical moment where Fears grabbed that piece of paper, grabbed those colored markers and colored pens and colored pencils, and started drawing Fears Man. I could feel him talking to me. He was like, come, Fears, come. Invent me. Let's have fun with Fears Man. That magical moment where the character spoke to me. He actually spoke to me. I was like, yeah, man. I'm like, this will be good. And it's awesome that I created him. That's why he's so near and dear to Fears Man's heart. I love me some Fears Man. That magical moment where character met creator and we talked and we hashed shit out. It was fucking great. I definitely have made some memes in the past, Tyler. I haven't made any memes in a while, but I love when people make memes of me or Randall. Like one of my favorite memes ever, ever. And I hate, and people are going to be like, oh, well, Fears, you just gave this award to Visions because you guys are friends. It's not just that. Visions deserves to have the honor of the meme master because it was so fucking good. My favorite meme so far out of the entire community was when Visions made me as Captain Kirk and Randall as Spock. I saved that meme, Visions. I'm going to get it printed out. I'm going to make a picture out of it, put it in a frame, and put it on the wall at some point. I showed Randall it a long time ago. He was fucking losing his mind. He was laughing. I was laughing even 10 times harder. So there's a lot of cool memes out there, but that one by far is my favorite. So if anyone wants to try to top Visions, go for it. But that's going to be hard to top. Another one of my favorites is when Randall was so hot at the beach, he went, Fierce, I'm going to grab your Hawaiian shirt. And he made it as a bandana. I said, yeah, sure, Randall. I said, go for it. And they put him with his bandana on and he was like just chilling on a pod racer. That one's another fucking good one. And I don't even know who made that one. So if anyone knows who made that one of Randall chilling on the pod racer, that one's fucking great. Another one that I loved when Pixel made me, he put my face in the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And what's cool about it is he made it like a red Stay Puft. There actually is a red Stay Puft. There's a plastic toy figure that I bought back in the day. So there's a white Stay Puft and a red Stay Puft. Kind of like how there's a red Hulk and a green Hulk. I'll be honest though, Pixel, I don't even know what the fuck the red Hulk's powers are. I know what the green Hulk's powers is. He goes from like a weak little guy, and then he has super strength and he has super muscles, and he goes from like a 5'6" guy like me to like a 9 foot to 10 foot dude in a matter of seconds. So I'm gonna have to look up what the Red Hulk's powers is and what I don't even know what the Red Hulk's origins is. Is it still Bruce Banner and then he tries another type of serum and instead of green it makes him red one day? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up the Red Hulk's powers, but yeah. So I have made memes back in the day, Tyler, but I personally haven't made any new ones myself in a while, but I always love it when the loyal fans make those memes that are like kind of tongue-in-cheek. They're funny, but they're not hurtful. The only ones I don't like are when they're hurtful. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm not making fun of them. I'm just saying this one really hurt my feelings. I said Visions, I forgot that I actually have been in a coffin. I went to a horror convention, and they had this coffin ride where they put you in a coffin, and they close the door, and the coffin, like, bounced up and down, and it basically, they made a ride out of a coffin, and they had hydraulics in it and everything, and it was like what it feels like to be buried alive. And they said, hey, do you want to give it a go? They said, do you want to film and put it in your vlog? And I said, you can't really see anything. I said, I'm in the dark. And they had speakers inside the coffin. So before they closed the lid, I took a picture of myself like this, and I sent it to Visions. And Visions wrote something. Vision, I can't remember what you wrote back, but you wrote something like, oh, nice, Fears. And I said, I forgot. I actually have been in a coffin. And I'm not making fun of him. It just, probably the meme that hurt the worst is Joey made like a little party scene saying, thank God, finally, and he put Fears in the coffin, and then he had like everybody at the party like cheering with like party hats on, and I was like, that's pretty fucked up to do. So that's probably been the one that's hurt me the most. And the Nazi shit, that's just fucking annoying because I'm not a Nazi. But yeah, Visions gets the title of the best meme. The Star Trek meme by far is my favorite one. You know what you should do, Visions? You should do another one, except in Star Wars. Like make me and Randall like two classic Star Wars characters and kind of have them standing next to each other. But I'm telling you, it was awesome. Like Kirk had like his nice comb over hair and he was like this, and then Spock is like right behind him. And I was like, that is a perfect portrait. And I'm like, I'm going to get that printed out in a frame and on the wall. It was amazing, Visions. Amazing. I'm telling you, that's the greatest fucking meme anyone's ever made. And I'm not saying that just because we're friends. It's because it's the fucking truth. I'm dead serious. Dead serious. It was so good. By the way, I'm rocking my, what the hell is this one? This one's the Infinity Saga. It's good, but I like the other one better. I'll be honest. Visions, I've bought almost every mug from Walmart. Fears needs to slow down because I'm running out of room in my pantry. You know, like there's two shelves dedicated to nothing but mugs. So I don't need to buy a mug for quite a while but anytime I find a nerd mug, and especially if it's something that I love, like if it's Big Bang or fucking Star Wars or Trek or whatever the hell it is, I'm like, oh, well, I gotta get it. It looks fucking great. Booyah. But I've got enough mugs for quite a while, but there it is. I was going to use the Fears Vlogs mug today, but it's still in the dishwasher, so I need to wash it up. Well, anyway, thanks for all the likes and the comments. I got 5 likes on this. It was good to talk to the fans, have a heart-to-heart. Again, I hope everyone took the conversation the right way. I'm not trying to start any shit. Trust me, Fears does not want any more drama bullshit. None whatsoever. So hopefully from this point on, hopefully there's no trolling. Please, oh holy God, please. Or bare minimum. Because only in Fears' wildest dreams would there be no trolling. I'm sure there's going to be some. But hopefully they fucking cut Fears some slack and tone it down immensely. It needs to go from a 20 to a 3 because they're driving me nuts. I could handle probably 3% of trolling, but 20%, 90%, it gets fucking old, and I mean quick. Anyway, so tonight's goals I'm going to work on. I'm going to read a little bit more of that book. And then because I'm gonna try. I've been meaning to try to finish Randall's and then how to deal with toxic people. It really has been helping. I haven't got through the whole book, but I've been trying to take the advice out of that book and put it in motion. And then I'm gonna upload some content and then mosey on off to work. I'm telling you what, though. I almost called Tyler Triple. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what, Tyler and Visions and Pixel and LC. There's not enough hours in the day. Fears cannot wait for the fucking weekend. Solely because of 2 things. One, I want some more sleepy time. There's never enough naps in Fears' life. I love me some naps. I'm getting worse. I'm worse than Sega. Sega used to take, 2-3 naps a day? Fears will take literally 2 naps a day. One when I get off of work, and then one right before work. I love it. Like, the last, 4 hours before work, I'll set my alarm. Like, if I have to go in at 3:30, which I have to tonight, I have to go in at 3:30 tonight. Fears will wake up at 2:50, but I'll go to bed around 9. So I will literally crash from 9 to 2:50. Take a shower, take a 5-minute shower, make my lunch real quick, throw it in a bag. Because we're not allowed to bring, for some reason they won't let us bring thermoses in, and we can't bring a lunch pail in. They said, just pack your lunch in a fucking, Walmart bag. So I grab a whole shitload of Walmart bags. I don't know, they just won't let us do it for some. Oh, and we're not allowed to bring cell phones in. Now that one I get because they want people focused on the belt with the packages. They don't want people fiddly farting around on their phone. So I get it. Because if you're fiddly farting on your phone, then you're missing packages. And they're like, don't bring your cell phone in, that's not going to happen. But I don't understand why they won't bring, one guy used to bring in coffee in a thermos, and they're like, bring it in a cup. They said, oh, we've got coffee in the lounge. They said, don't bring it in a thermos. And you can't bring a lunch pail for some weird reason. I don't understand, but it's their rules, so whatever they want. Anyway. Tyler says, you got to post them in the Discord. What, my old memes? I'll try to find them. I think I posted a lot of my old memes, Tyler, on my Instagram, so I'll have to look through them. Or maybe I've got some old ones on my Facebook. I don't remember where I put them, but When I find them, I'll put them up. I've only seen you meme request. I haven't seen any Fears made memes. But again, I haven't made one in a long time. But I did make some back in the day. I memed myself, and then I memed some of my friends. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Hero says, now I'm up to 2,988. Oh, shit. Fucking 2 more subs to go, and then he's at 3K. LC, I'm not even jealous. I am so fucking proud of you, man. Fucking 3,000, motherfuckers. Will LC hit it? Oh, I know he's going to hit it. There's no question. He will hit it. By the time I go to work tonight, he'll fucking have cracked that bitch, and he'll get it. He'll get it. He'll get it. You got to up the content for the main channel. That's what I've been trying to do, Tyler. Because I'm already, with LC's help, I've already started the process of how to get paid on my Fears vlogs. I just checked it today, and they said it takes a few days for us to analyze your channel, and once you get accepted, then you have to do a 3rd step, and then after the 3rd step, then we'll start paying you. Because I have enough watch time, and I have enough hours and enough views for the vlog channel. But I kid you not, on Fearsman26, I checked it whenever me and Heroes hung out last, and I think it said I only have like 700 watch hours for the main channel, and I was like, shit, man. I'm like, that's fucking awesome that I have so many views and like watch hours on the fucking Fears vlogs, but I'm like, I need to fucking up the ante on the fucking content on Fearsman26 if I ever want to get paid for both of my channels. So they said it would take a couple of days to analyze and work all the shit. It says, like, when you do it, I literally checked it about 2 hours ago, and it says in process. So they said as soon as you get the 2nd step done, click down and do the 3rd process. And they said, then you'll be getting paid for your channel. So, yeah, buddy. The only thing they said, though, is they said if you use copyright footage, then you don't get paid for that video. So now I'm going to have to, if I do a vlog or a stream, I'm going to have to find copyrighted protected music that won't, that won't violate their rules and stuff. But that's fine. I can find, music that everybody can use. All right. You're too slow in the comments. I'm trying to keep up. Buddy. Let's see. Fears, 1,500. Oh, wait. 1,500 is half of... Yeah, I know. 2,400. Wait. Yeah, I got you. Pixel says, a few of the fans, myself included, have a question in the Discord if you have time. I'm confused and want to know how to proceed. What, it's a question? All right, hang on. Because I'll answer it right now. Let me go to the Discord real quick. Where's the question? Let's see here. Where's the fucking question? Let's see here. Where's the question? Oh yeah, it's the same one because that's my buddies. That's my buddies that came with me on that trip, Pixel. That's why he uploaded to his channel, because we both did that time lapse. So yeah, that's the buddy that came with me on that trip. So I didn't steal his stuff. We both, if that's the question you're asking, we both helped make that time lapse. More him than me, but I did help out with it. Oh shit! There it is. I just scrolled down. Heroes just posted. Wait, hang on. What time is it? It's 6:43. I'm trying to stay up with the comments. So he hit 3,000 a little while ago. It's 6:43 now. At 6:39 he posted. It says Heroes and Villains Collectibles. Total subscribers 3,000. Yeah. Well, hey, buddy. Cheers to you, man. If that's the question you were asking, I didn't really see a question, but I saw you posted that video. It's both of ours. Now, like I said, some of my friends emailed me some old-ass projects. Not that I'm in, that I helped on. Like, I wasn't in that fucking country western thing that I uploaded, but I thought that was lost. And my friend's like, hey, Fears, I finally found it. He goes, remember this gem? And I was like, oh, shit, man. I'm like, I do remember. I said, that's like 14, 15 years ago. You know, like when we were in film school. He goes, yep, I found it, buddy. And I said, where'd you find this? Oh, on an old hard drive. And I went, oh, okay. I'm like, right on. And he goes, do you want it? I said, yeah. I said, do you mind? I said, did you upload it on your channel? And he goes, yeah. He goes, but it's both of ours because you helped write it. You weren't in it, Fears, but you helped write it and you helped film some scenes. He goes, put it on your channel, man. And I said, all right. I said, well, give me the link. And so I took it off of his channel and I uploaded it. So it was nice that my friend reminded me of it. So yeah, Visions just put fucking booyah bitch in the fucking Discord. That made me laugh, Visions. That was fucking great. That's great. Oh man, what's that fucking guy? What's that actor's name? Visions. Oh god, he's in. What the hell is his name? I love that Danny something, right? What's his name? Fuck, I don't remember his name. It's Danny something. He helped write and film all the fucking new Halloween movies. I don't remember his fucking last name. But yeah. So if that was your question, Pixel, I'm still looking in the Discord. I didn't see a question, but to answer you, it's both of ours. He came on that trip with me. And I guess he decided to upload it too. I mean, he uploaded it a long time ago, but I haven't seen that video in forever. So yeah. Let's see here. You gotta post your original memes in the Discord. You said you made. Well, I didn't make a bunch, Tyler, but I made some. I just don't know where they are. I'm gonna have to find them. I'm gonna have to find them. Because I think I put some of my old memes on my Instagram. I'll have a look. And maybe some are on my Facebook, but I don't remember where they are. But, I mean, if I can't find them, I can make some new ones. Those coffin memes were hilarious. Not really, Tyler. I didn't like that Joey made one of, like, a party, and they were basically celebrating Fears' death. I thought that was a little bit too far. But yeah. I will admit, the Batman meme was fucking hilarious. That one was funny. The time-lapse video was really cool. Was that a film? I mean, it was kind of a film school project, Visions. Like, we didn't make it in school. I was on vacation, and my friend had never came to St. Louis, and I'm like, you want to go? I'm like, I can show you around. I said, I'm just going to hang out with my friends and my family. And Jay's not even his real name. That's like his nickname, you know. I'm not going to say his real name, but I guess that's what he decided to name his channel. That's not even his real name. That's like his acting name or whatever. And I guess he decided to upload it. I had no idea about that. And he was like, hey, Fierce, remember this old gem? And I was like, oh, shit. And then another school, because I talk to my old film school friends all the time, and I'm like, if you ever find any of the old gems, let me know. I'm like, because I want to upload as much of that old shit as possible, because I helped out with all that shit. Some of them I'm in, and some of them I'm not in. But I said, if I helped out in it, I want to upload on my channel to have them. I said, because they've heard the old story from Fears. Like I'm telling you guys, my hard drive, they only were able to save 50% of it. So I lost a lot of the shit Visions that I really, it sucks that I lost is all, I filmed so much behind the scenes of that Late Night with Mike television show where Fears Man's on it. Then we had Fears Man flying. I saved most of it when I put it on my demo reel, but I was going to upload all that behind the scenes shit because when I first created my YouTube channel, like I said, the first probably 100 videos, 150 videos are all my old projects. The shit that I uploaded, that's the stuff I was able to save. But Randy said, since they've gotten better at technology fears, he's like, when you go back to Missouri, you should try to find your old hard drive, bring it. He goes, and me and you will send it. Randy said he found this company, and he said, well, they've gotten better at extracting stuff and technology fears, so you should grab that old hard drive, and we'll both send it off to this company and see if they can reclaim all that old shit. I said, Randy, if they could do that, it would be worth the fucking money because I would upload all that old-ass shit to my channel. And he goes, yeah, just put it all on Fears Man 26. I said, yeah, it's not a vlog. Why would I put it on the vlog channel? I said, I'll put all those old-ass projects that I thought were long. I mean, like, you know that one picture that I always tell you about, Visions, that I lost? It was my favorite Photoshop photo that I made. I found some random guy, like, kind of looking off into the distance holding a glass of water. And the project was, I remember my Photoshop teacher said, have fun with it. Just find some random photo off of Google and turn it into whatever monster you want. So they said, if you pick a picture of a woman, but he had specifications, Vision. He said, find a person, one person in the picture doing something and turn them into a monster. He goes, I don't care if you turn them into the Wolfman or the Gill Man or the creature from the Black Lagoon. And so I remember I went up to my teacher and was like, can I do a zombie? He goes, yeah, that's a monster, Fears. I went, well, zombie's not really a monster, but he goes, yeah, I get what you're saying, Fears. He goes, yeah, go nuts. And I found this most hilarious guy. He's just holding a glass of water, and he's kind of going like that, like he's thinking, but he's also holding a glass of water. I lost that photo, Visions. They couldn't save that one. And I took so much, I spent an entire week on that one photo. I just kept adding layers. I put like burn marks on his face. I put like stitches on his neck and had blood coming out of the stitches. Kind of like Frankenstein shit. It was probably one of the greatest Photoshop pictures I've ever made. And now it's lost forever. So I said, Randy, that's on that hard drive. So I said, if they can find that and reclaim it, I said, Randy and me, we have the first pictures of Fears Man that I ever created on there. And they're lost. So I said, Randy, I said, when I go back into town, I'll try and find that old hard drive, bring it back with me in my book bag to Florida, but I'm going to have to go through all my old shit. It's down in my mom's basement in a box somewhere where I don't know. Plus, I'm going to try and find all that old footage, Visions, of all that Jackass stuff, because my friend Eric finally gave me the okay. He said, Fears, I'll make you a deal. He goes, I know your fans have been wanting to see that shit. He goes, here's my deal. He goes, you can upload any footage of you. He goes, I don't care if I hear my voice in the background. He goes, but I don't want my face in it. So he says, as long as you don't upload any footage of me doing something, that's fine. So I said, all right. I said, what about all the other guys? He goes, well, you're going to have to ask all the other guys. He goes, but my stipulation is don't put me in it. He goes, but you're going to have to ask Tom and Trent if you can upload their shit too. And I said, all right. I said, buddy, I said, it's going to take me a while. I said, first I got to find all the old tapes. I said, they're in a bag, tied up in a bag, in a box somewhere in Missouri in my mom's basement. And he goes, well, find them, Fears. And he goes, then you have to, I said, then I'm going to have to make them all digital, you know? And he goes, yeah, that's going to take a while. I said, well, I've got the cord for it. I said, you have to plug the cord into the old-ass camera. So I'm going to have to find my old-ass camera. You put the tape in the fucking camera, hook the camera up to the thing, and then you have to import it. Or I could send it off to a company, and they could digitize all those tapes. That's what I'll probably do. Because then I don't have to grab my old-ass camera. I'll be like, hey, can you make QuickTime videos of all this shit on these old-ass tapes? Because there's like probably 50 tapes, and I'll just pay it in one big bundle. But first I got to find the old tapes. Then I got to digitize them, make them into QuickTime movies so I can edit them and edit the shit that Eric doesn't want in them and then put the stuff. And I'll just put my shit up, and you guys are going to love it. I mean, old-ass gems. Old-ass gems. Like Fears drinking for the first time, that's got to go up. My 21st birthday where I'm fucking literally puking my brains out in a toilet. I don't know if I'll upload it, but that shit's on there. Fears flying down a hill at 30 miles an hour, hitting a ramp and going, no! And then crashing into the lake, and I almost broke my arm. That's on there. That's definitely going up. So, yeah. It's official. I just hit 3K. I saw it, buddy. Congrats. Vision says, congrats, LC. Now I'm at 3,001. Oh, shit. Nice. See, I told you. Well, Tyler told you, too. I already knew that you were going to hit 3K before I went off to work. I was like, well, I don't have to go to work till 3:30 tonight. So I said, I know for a fact you're going to hit it before then. Now you're up to 306. Nice. I'm trying to get through all these comments. So, yeah. Vision says McBride of Frankenstein. Well, it wasn't a girl, Visions. It was a guy. It was a guy in that photo. It was a guy holding a glass of water. And I made him like half Frankenstein with stitches. And then it was all zombie. I had like an eyeball like this. And like I had burn marks on him. It was an awesome Photoshop. And now it's lost forever. I hope that they can bring it back. LC says it's time for the Blizzy. Well, there it is. So I guess he's going to have a Blizzy celebration. But congrats. Well, you know what the thing is, Visions, is we didn't even mount it. We just held it up against the window. And I'll be honest, that's how I remember doing it. This is a long-ass time ago. That's just one of my classmates. And again, his name isn't even Jay. That's just what he goes by online. And again, he hasn't uploaded on his YouTube channel in a long-ass time. So, yeah. So, I remember us holding it. So, but I don't remember how. We didn't use any mounts or anything. I think we just took turns. Like, he held it up against the window and he said, Fierce, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then he took his hand off and then I put my hand on the camera while he was gone. And we just had it up against the window. That's how I remember doing it. Because I can't remember if he mounted anything. But yeah. But I'm glad you liked it. Again, that's one of those gems that I thought was lost forever. So yeah. Larry says, you like your hardcore pond videos. Those are getting more views than your Mario. They are. I'm going to do... Well, I like re-editing a scene and making it more funny. Because, Larry, those scenes are already funny to begin with. But if Fierce re-edits them, like, one of my favorite ones is when that black guy comes in, and obviously that table that he's interested in is not a sex table. But he goes ballistic and he's like, this is a sex table, baby. This is a sex table. And it's not a sex table. It's just a normal, it looks like a massage table where you lay down and like get a massage. That's what it looks like. But it's definitely not a sex table. And he's like, I want Ashley, man. I want Ashley to come over here and help me. Yeah, that's my girl. That's my bitch. And then Ashley's like, excuse me? Like, don't call me a bitch. And he's like, shut your ass and get over here. And so I thought, oh, this will be great. I said, I'll re-edit it to have him just keep saying it's a sex table, go nuts. That's already up to like 900 views, I think the last time I looked at it. Then the other one, I had Seth arguing and bitching and moaning at his dad about Ashley putting up fake TVs. And that's well over 1,000. So, Larry, I'm definitely going to make some more of those. And I try to find the most hilarious arguments, because they have a lot of arguments on that fucking show of people going, what? This is real. Give me my money, bitch. And he's like, this gold watch, it's fake gold. It's not real. I'm not going to give you any money because it's a fake gold watch. He goes, it's a watch. I'll give you that, but it's not real gold. I'm not giving you shit for it. It's fake. Fuck off, you know? And so I try to find the most funny, like the next one I'm going to do is where this British lady comes in, Larry and Visions, and she feels like she's so entitled. She's like, how much for the coat? And then Ashley's like, well, there's a sign there that says $400. She's like, you have to be kidding me. She goes, I'm a British lady. I'm not one of these bloody Americans. He's like, $200 for the coat. And Ashley's like, no, that's not going to happen. She goes, actually, those coats are reduced. She goes, they were $1,000, and because they've got stains on them and need to be cleaned, we reduced them to $400. And she's like, And then she's like, I can go $350 for you if that'll help you out. She's like, I'm a British lady. She goes, you treat me with dignity and respect. And I went, oh, I'm like, well, since it's British and I'm half British, I'm like, I'm going to parody the shit out of that. So that's probably the next re-edit that I'm going to do, Larry, because she's like going nuts. And then finally Ashley's like, you know what? I'm sick of you. You can take your $200 and walk right out that door. And then the British lady's walking away, and she's like, goodbye, lady! And then Ashley's like, goodbye, lady. Say hi to the Queen for me. And then she gets so pissed. She's like, how dare you disrespect the Queen? And Ashley's like, get the fuck out of my store. So I can't wait to edit that one. That one's going to be good. That's going to be good. Yo, Richie, what's up? Vision says, you have the hands of a brain surgeon. What, mine? Visions, you've been watching a little bit of this too much. Fears has never, I couldn't be a brain surgeon. One, I don't have that degree. Two, I don't have the stomach for that. If I can't get through a brutal horror movie with buckets and buckets and buckets of blood, I couldn't stand there and have someone's head open and look down at someone's brain and fiddle with their brain and fix their brain. I would probably pass out from that shit, man. I appreciate those people that do help people and do those jobs, because what if someone's head's damaged and then they fix their brain and then they save that person from dying? I could never do that job, though, but that's a nice compliment for you to say, Visions. All right, I'm finally caught up on all the comments. Visions, Larry, Richie, Tyler, Heroes, I'm sorry. Fears takes too long on the comments. But Pixel wanted me to explain something, and I explained it to the fans. I try to keep up with the comments as quickly as I can. So, yeah. Well, anyway, that'll about do her for today's show, guys. But, yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to take a shower, get something to eat, and then I'm going to start. I'm probably going to upload some more of the content that LC said I could use later on. And then I'm going to try to upload some more of my old-ass projects from film school. And that'll be it for today. But I told LC I'm going to get to work on my version of our toy hunting vlog just as soon as I can. But so look forward to more content. And I probably won't do another stream unless something epic happens. I probably won't do another one until maybe Friday or Saturday. I'm definitely going to do one Saturday after the convention to tell you guys how good the convention was. But I may do another one like Friday night, so we'll see. But I'll keep you guys updated, and I just wanted to say thanks so much to all the loving and loyal fans, and it's really cool to know that even though I get a lot of shit, there's a lot of people that still love my content, love me, care about my life, care about my content. They want to see me succeed. I just wish I didn't have to go through all the bullshit. But that's how the internet is. It's half good, and then there's a lot of fucking psychos out there that just will not leave you alone, and it's just really hard to deal with sometimes. That's why I'm telling you, Visions, that's why I like Gothic Drinks. He's like, well, Fears, as soon as you open up a P.O. box, I'll send you some booze. Nothing would make me more happy. I'd be like, yeah, cool, Gothic Drinks, send me some booze. I'll do a taste test of it on the fucking camera. But I'm so afraid to open up a P.O. box because me and Randall were at lunch the last time we hung out, and I said, me and Randall had a conversation about this. And he goes, Fears, I'm your friend. Just be honest with me. He goes, do you think you'll ever open up that P.O. box? I said, Randall, I want to. But I said, I'm afraid to. I said, they already give me enough shit now. I said, picture them mailing me weird shit, writing horrible things in a letter, And he goes, well, you don't have to put that. He goes, you don't have to put any of the troll mail on your channel. I said, yeah. I said I wouldn't, Randall. I said they'd be wasting their time. And I said if I ever did open one up, I said I would make a video on the rules. I'd be like, hey, just send me your epic fan letters, and any box you send me, I'll do an unboxing for you. And I would tell people, you don't have to send me anything. All I want is fan letters. But I guarantee you some fans like me so much, they would probably make a care package and send it to me. I almost get, because Visions has done it. Other people's done it. So I'd be like, you don't have to. I would rather just read your letters. But if you want to send me some, I'll open it up on camera. So I told Randall, I said, if I ever do it, Visions, I'm gonna pre-open everything, and if there's anything trolly, I'll throw away all the troll shit, and they would be wasting their money, their time, my time, because I wouldn't show any of it on camera. But I am just so scared to death of what they actually would send. Like, I don't care about Larry or Tyler or you, Vision. I know you guys would send me great shit, but I'm afraid of like Joey and Quentin, what they would send, because I know they would send horrible, crazy, fucked up shit. I know they would. So that's why I told Randall, I said, Randall, I'm not even going to lie to you. I said, I'm a little apprehensive of opening that up. I said, Randall, it would go two ways. It would either go epic and people would obey the rules, or it would go horribly, 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 horribly wrong. So yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. I did do that, Visions. Well, Visions, whenever you sent me that, it's not that I didn't trust you. I was just so excited. I had to take a peek. And then I was like, hey, Randall, I'll just seal it back up. Because I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, hey, Randall, we're going to film it on this day. But I'm like, Visions is a good friend of mine. I gotta sneak a peek. So I just opened it up, kind of like just looked, and went, okay, like there's some cool shit in here. But I didn't take anything out of the box. I just kind of, like, if this is the box and this is the lid, Visions, I just went like this. I opened it up, went, oh, okay, that's cool. Boom, and then closed it back up and sealed it back up, because I was like, man, I gotta sneak a peek, you know? So that's definitely what I would do. I told Randall that, Vision. I said, Visions, they would be wasting their time. Any troll mail, any troll packages, I would open up and be like, all right, well, this is just fucking garbage. You know, I'm not putting this on my channel. And then Randall's the one that gave me the idea, like, Fears, you know what you could do? He's like, if you got enough troll mail, he's like, you know that barbecue pit, like, near your apartment? He goes, just take it all and just make a video of you just lighting that troll mail on fire. I said, oh, yeah. I said, I would do that, Randall. I said, well, you're wasting your money. You wasted a stamp. You wasted your money to send me this stupid bullshit. Time for an Inferno, and I would light all that troll mail up. I would roast that shit, motherfucker. But any of the good fan mail, I would read online. I'd be so appreciative. The only reason why I haven't done it is I'm just so apprehensive. Not with my loyal fans, what they would do. Because they're already scary people to begin with, and they're kind of psychos and obsessed with me for some reason. I don't know why. The thought of them sending me crazy, horrible shit, I'm like, that's a nightmare. So I'm like, I'm good. Tyler says, honestly, a P.O. box, a freaking fly is in here. I opened the door. I was taking my trash out, and the fucking fly, when I find it, I'm going to kill it, because I guess it flew in while I was taking my trash out today, because they have big storage bins outside our apartment, and every couple of days, you have to put all your trash in a trash bag and put them in these little boxes outside your apartment, and then they pick them up. I guess a fly rolled in, and he's just buzzing around, but the minute I see him, I'm going to kill him. But yeah, let's see here. But Tyler says, honestly, a P.O. box wouldn't be a bad idea. It wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm just saying, Tyler, I have nothing to fear with you guys. Like, I know Larry and you and Visions and Pixel and, like, Richie and Randall's such a good friend. He'd probably send me something. I know LC would send me, like, all the loyal fans, I have nothing to worry about. I'm just worried about what those crazy people would send me. That's it. Vision says, sounds fun. Open it up. Well, I already did. Remember, I opened up that thing that you were talking about, Visions. But, yeah. But I haven't done an Exhumed Visions unboxing in quite a while, buddy. But, yeah. So, whenever I get some more time and money, buddy, you know what, Visions, I've told you a million times, you know exactly what shirts I'm going to get, buddy. Oh, yeah. That fucking Respond guy is hilarious. All like that, please respond. And he's like on the brink of death, buddy. That fucking shirt makes me lose it. He's all like, huh? Like that. And then the other guy, hey, just want to let you know there's a movie on this Laserdisc. That one is probably one of my favorites. So I want to get the Count. What is it? Count Dracula or the fucking Count Dracula T-shirt? Or is it I Love Dracula or whatever the hell it or I Love Transylvania? I want to get that one too. Plus, I don't have that sticker yet. I want to get that sticker too. I'm telling you what, Visions. I'm running out of room on my coffee pot. So what I do is, if it's a big, huge ass sticker, I put it. You guys have seen them in my room. Underneath my clothes, I have these 4 or 5 plastic containers that I put all my belt buckles in, and my hats, and my flip flops, and some shoes, and belts and coats and stuff in there. All the stuff that can't fit on the racks, I put in those and then I just decorate those plastic things with all the epic stickers that I've bought, or Visions have gave me, or fans have gave me, or the free stickers that I've grabbed at conventions. So whenever Visions will send me one of the recent ones I put on their Visions is the new Exhumed Vision sticker with the skull with fucking barbed wire all over it. I was like, oh well, this one's too epic to put on the coffee pot. Well, I said, that's number 1. I said, it has to be big in a big area where everybody can see it. 2, it's too big for the coffee pot, and it'll take up a lot of space. And I'm like, I don't want to do Visions dirty like that. I'm like, it's a great fucking sticker, so I want the whole thing on an area where you can see the whole thing in one little go. So if it's too big of a sticker, I put it in my room on those plastic containers. The little stickers that I buy, or Visions gives me, or I buy off of Visions channel, or the little stickers that I get for free at the conventions, I look through and say, all right, that one's not epic enough to put on the... So it has to be super fucking epic or mean a lot to me to put on the coffee pot. So I actually have the dude to thank for that idea. He started doing it. I was like, well, I said, I don't mean to burst your bubble, dude. But I told the dude, I said, the dude, I'm going to steal your idea because I wish I would have thought of that idea, and that fucking idea is great. I'm going to start putting stickers on my fucking coffee pot. But I got to say, Visions, the best one, and it makes the most sense that I have on my coffee pot, is your no sleep sticker. Because people are tired in the morning. They don't get a lot of sleep. So, okay, what wakes you up? Coffee. So I thought, oh, so that was the very first one I put on, the Exhumed Visions no sleep, where kind of it looks like the Tales from the Crypt guy. You can't see his face. He's got the fucking robe on, and he's just like kind of like a fucking wizard / crypt keeper, like Tales from the Crypt fucking guy. And he's like looking down at a steaming hot pot of coffee, and the steam's coming off of it. And I was like, oh, that's fucking going on the coffee pot. That's the very first one I put on. So yeah. So if you make any more little tiny stickers, Visions, I try to put almost every Exhumed Vision stickers on there, but I'm running out of room. Quick. Tyler says, no fears. I'm saying it's a bad idea. Okay. Well, that's your opinion. But again, Tyler, I believe you and agree with you to a certain point. I think it would be a great idea to give back to the fans and like respond to their good letters and stuff. But again, on the flip side, it would be a bad idea because then all those people would be sending me, all the trolls would be sending me horrible, crazy shit. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm kind of 50-50 on that idea. I'm kind of torn, you know. But me and Randall every once in a while reopen and hash out that idea. But I don't know. Maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days. We'll see. Well, you know what? All I can say about that idea is I know that it would be a waste of their time because I will not put any of that troll mail, if I ever got any, on camera. But I would gain everything for all the wonderful fan letters from like you, Larry, Visions, Pixel. I know all you guys would send me cool shit, and I'd be like, well, I want to give back to the fans. So I would read anything that they would give me. So on both ends, it's a great idea, but on the other end, it's a fucking horrible idea, you know? So I definitely believe you, buddy. I believe you, and I respect your opinion, Tyler, and I do agree with you to some point. But I see both aspects. On one end, it would be a great idea. On the other end, it would just be a horrible idea. So that's why I'm kind of like torn on. I'm kind of torn on the idea. So exactly, Tyler says, with how much you get trolled, I think if you just want letters, you could make a new email and make it public. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'm like I said, Tyler. I'm still kind of torn on that idea, but maybe one day. I don't know. Anyway, it's 7:13. I gotta go, guys. I went a little bit longer than I anticipated, so I'm gonna take a shower and get something to eat, and I'm gonna upload some more content, and then catch up on a little sleepy time before I mosey on off to work. But work was good last night. We were just fucking hella busy, but. Don't forget to check out FearsMan26, the main channel. Give me a like, give me a sub. Get those subs up. Like, comment, subscribe to Fears Vlogs, which you're watching right now. Check out my friend Pixel's channel at fucking Pixel Protocol on YouTube. Pixel, I want to see more Pixel Protocol content. I love your wrestling stuff, but you're a way better editor than me, and I love your fucking nerd content on Pixel Protocol. Make more content on that, please, buddy. Now, go check out www.exhumvisions.com. Why? Because Visions is my buddy, and he's a cool motherfucker, and Visions will hook you up. Plus, he's got cool merchandise. So, go buy some cool shit at exhumvisions.com. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Check out my friend Heroes and Villains Collectibles. Oh, yes. And leave him a comment because he just hit 3,000 about an hour ago. So congratulate him. Give him a like. Give him a sub. Watch his shit. LC makes some great fucking content, motherfuckers. That's right. That's right. And also check out my friend Randall, Lord Randall, at Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. And if you want to see epic going nuts challenges, check out my buddy and everybody's buddy in the community, the Rich Meister, Richie Wright. He is the challenge master. So if you want to see someone dump ketchup all over their body and then jump in the shower and eat a Twinkie, Richie's the guy to go to. He is the challenge master. Anyway, I'm taking off, guys, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my two channels, and if you have time, go to my TikTok. How about my TikTok? I'm getting closer to 9,000, so give me a follow on TikTok. Anyway, Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. I'm signing off. Peace.